Yeah, been a long time. I'm busy. I'm preparing for something and it's eating me up. But yeah, I'm very fine. I met somebody today, my fan, and he asked me, Annette, you want to have some study tips? How were you able to understand things? How did you understand things easily in class? Well, yes, when you go to college, you are not used to reading papers and textbooks, and trust me, yes, the information in textbooks and those published articles is very, is targeted to a specific audience. So it's very, kind of filtered well. So if you don't have a broad background of what they're talking about, you won't understand it easily. So I have one tip for you: use YouTube made me understand most of the biology concepts so easily. I always went to YouTube, I read about the topic, I got all that basic information about it, and then I went to textbooks. From textbooks to published articles. Published articles are harder than textbooks, and textbooks are harder than YouTube. We go with the visuals. Most of us learn, by visuals, having those videos, It's like we see somebody demonstrating, to us. It's more like a physical learning, Of course, it's virtual, but it appears like, it's physical. So go to YouTube first, go to textbook, and then you go to the part published articles. Yeah, but published articles, they do have a lot of information, a lot of new words. So it is for a specific audience. So if you are not, you're so used to those published papers, it might be so hard for you to understand, things in that paper or really understand what they're talking about. Because when you start reading that article, you'll have to go to about 5 more articles to understand only the introduction. You understand? Yeah, so the good thing about those articles is that you end up reading about 10 papers at once. That's a good thing because you remember who did what did they do, what they find out, what they found out. That's a good thing. I love that, yeah. For example, look at this paper, I'm reading this paper and just look at all this new information, that I have to, to look for from other papers. All these things, have been highlighted because, I have a limited understanding of, of what they mean, and they're so interesting to me. These are the answers I've been looking for, but, I have to go and check, the papers that have been cited here to fully understand what they're talking about. But of course, you can't do that if you are a beginner. Go to YouTube. Make use of YouTube. I learned so many concepts using YouTube. YouTube is such a good thing. Yeah, go to YouTube. Yeah, YouTube will help you. Trust me, YouTube will help you. There is almost nothing that has not been talked about. Everything is there if you search well. Yeah, if you ask Google well. So yeah, that's how I do my reading. Thank you. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. We are making 700. I'm getting excited. Sorry. Bye. Love ya.